Hey everyone, welcome to On the Rocks. I'm your trail guide, Claudia Collins, and I'm taking you along for my adventures as I check hikes, waterfalls, and other outdoor activities off of my Arizona bucket list. Today, instead of one hike, let's take two to see the spring bloom. First, we're heading to Lake Pleasant to hike Yavapai Trail. This trail is 3 miles long with 449 feet of elevation gain, and it's rated moderate. I checked out this trail specifically for the flowers. With the close proximity to the lake, I figured this hike would meet the mark for spring views. And all it took was the first turn onto the trail to see that I thought correctly. I mean, wow, this trail was bursting with color. There were wildflowers everywhere. And with the views of Lake Pleasant along the hike, it just couldn't be beat on a day like today. I would say this trail is actually more on the easy side than it is moderate. I'd still recommend hiking boots because of the loose rocks, but I think this makes a perfect family-friendly hike. There are several benches located along the trail to admire the lake and towering saguaros.
We're only about a half mile away from the peak of the hike, but about 20 feet behind me, there's a rattlesnake right about here on the trail that's preventing us from moving on. So we've kind of tried to figure out if we could get around it, but it's just not possible. So we're gonna have to turn around.
But that's okay. This just leads me to our next hike, Broadway Cave in the Superstition Wilderness. This trail is 4.3 miles long with 977 feet of elevation gain, and it's rated moderate. If you've followed On the Rocks long enough, you know it's no secret that it's my go-to part of AZ. I mean, look at the superstitions. This hike definitely has the wildflowers, and there's too many beautiful saguaros and different cacti to count on this trail. And it's yellow and green as far as I can see. Even the cholla had this extra special glow to them. We did start to get a glimpse of that summer heat on this trail, and there's really no shade until the very peak of the hike, so remember to pack lots of water. I was surprised at the variety of wildflowers on this trail since it was so yellow to begin with. So the sprinklings of orange, pink, and purple were a beautiful surprise. As you get closer to the cave, the challenge begins. But this trail really isn't that difficult or strenuous until the end. But that's the perk of a cave hike. Lots of shade at the end. Here we explored the cave, searched for bats, and took some photos before heading back. There's probably just a few weeks left to catch the flowers in bloom. So go out and take a hike. I'll see you next time on the rocks.